Well, hello, and welcome back to Expeditions Viking. Alftis. I started again, and I got the witch's help and made the poison to handle as Leifir. Yeah, now I beat him. Now he's with me now. Oh well. I changed history, yeah. But now we're going as if nothing has changed. The short boat ride back is as uneventful as the trip out. Holmgang Island is clearly visible from the shore outside Skirn. You return victorious. Nefja secures her shield on her back. I'm glad that's dealt with. What's next? We'll have to do something about Erlinger. Thorgisulson. As long as he lives, his family poses a threat. In due time. We'll head there immediately. Yeah, we'll head there immediately. Exploration. Unfinished runestone with a few brews casting to contain words. Okay. Would there be loot around here? Travel to Erlinger Thorgson's farm. Campaign map. I'm just taking a look around to see if there's any collectibles or loot, one could say. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's go, I guess. No time like the present. Actually, do I need to equip anything for a shield? She has a simple spear. Apparently she has a shield, which I don't know where that is. Pine shield. Absorption 52, block chance 2%, physical resistance 3%. This is meant to be as good. But yeah. Your shield. Simple knife. Old bow. I'm meant to be using the sling, but whatever. Maybe I can make a sling or get a sling somewhere. I don't think I can get one yet. I just gotta deal with Erlinger first. Doesn't mean that I'm necessarily gonna attack him. Oh my god, it's huge. This map is huge. Campaign map. This is the campaign map where you'll be traveling between known locations. New locations are marked in the lower left corner of the icon shown above. The plus, I see. Campaign map, yeah. Sure, buddy. As you plan your travels, keep an eye on the timeline. It shows your current deadline and illustrates how much available time you spent. You have about 1 month to prepare for your expedition before it's too late. If you run out of time, the game will end prematurely. Time usually passes only when you travel or when you make camp. Each time you make camp, 12 hours pass. In rare cases, storyline choices or events will also advance the time. When you leave for Britain, time will advance this spring and you'll be given a new, more generous deadline. Consider beginning a long construction project in your homestead before you can trigger this time skip. Alright, homestead. Alright. Want to raise the farms up so you get more prosperity? I get full prosperity, so it's the best one. Might as well, yeah? Yeah. Building an upgrade takes time. Assign thralls to the upgrade to speed up construction. You will never get your thralls back, but without them, you're unlikely to finish all upgrades before the game is over. Select Hertman. Who should join with you? All of them. Okay. You stop your horses on the outskirts of Erlinger Thorgison's homestead. Smoke rises lazily from the roof of the largest building. Thralls are going about their business in the fields. So far, it looks like nobody has noticed your arrival. Catil takes a deep breath. Here we are. I do hope this pans out better than I expect. Neff just surveys the scene with a thoughtful expression. They have more thralls here than I remembered. They're poorly armed, but they'll defend their master if it comes to that. A surprise attack would give us a strong advantage. We might circle around to the back and set fire to the house. A sound plan, but I would hate to bring such a death to Erlinger. He may be a bitter old bastard, but he deserves a chance to die with honor. We'll let him know we're here. He gets a chance to defend himself. Smoke him out. Run into our ambush? I like it. I don't want to kill any of these people. Let's see if there's another way out. Yeah. Just remember, Erlinger's son showed our neighbors that we are weak. We must show that the weakness has been dealt with. We are standing at the all Elthing will suffer. Alright. I wanna go around and loot stuff, so... Hey, who's this guy? A solitary thrall is chopping firewood on the outskirts of the farm. Hearing your approach, he puts down the axe and wipes the sweat from his brow. The old John Scarption. I don't think you want me, travelers. My master is in the house. Wait, you're the Thane. Keen observation, dullard. That's right. You've come about the old man's sons, haven't you? I knew this was coming. As soon as I heard what they did. What are you doing out here? It looks uncertain, like the answer is too obvious. Well, chopping firewood? Say, when you're done with the old man, may I propose a trade? I'm listening. A thrall proposing a trade should be good. You may shut your mouth and get back to work. I'm listening. I used to be an outlaw. My band and I ambushed farmers and merchants in the forest south of here. Before I was caught and enthralled, I hid my most valuable possessions. Among the stash was the claw of a bear, which once belonged to my wife. That trinket is the only thing I care about. If you find it for me, you can keep the rest. Where is the stash? It's down a well to an old ruined house in your forest, tied to a rope and weighed down with rocks. A well next to an old ruined house in your forest. It's mostly silver jewelry and my old sword. You can keep all that. Just bring me that claw, I beg you. Old debts. Alright. Skill point received. The old farmhouse at Erlinger's family has been allowed to fall completely into ruin since they moved into the new one. I don't even know what to put it in. I guess a low profile? Where is that? Here it is. Oh, it's the chance that enemies target the character. It's only 3 SP, it's fine. This looks like a small grave, about the size of a fully grown dog. Maybe it's Erlinger's dog. Armor padding. It's just materials to make armor. Got a pitchfork. Okay. Is that better than her spear? 5 to 8. 7 to 10. AP 4, crit 1.05. So it's less armor piercing, but it's better. Just gotta get rid of the armor, that's all. Erlinger, the thing is here, she's brought her huskarls. Hurry and call the lads, who'll handle this. An old man stands in front of his farmhouse. You know him, but not well. His family is always stuck to the outskirts, never happy to call your father the Thane. Their Thane. In his youth, he built his house by himself. Now he is grey of hair, and his skin is lined with wrinkles. Yet he still stands proud as the patriarch of his homestead. He begins to speak, and immediately breaks into a fit of deep, throaty coughs. When he recovers, his voice is a rasp with an undertone of fear. Erlinger Thorgislus. My sons were fools to attack you, and cowards to do so during the feast. Thank you for allowing my line to continue. Your sons violated the peace of Bornelfer's funeral. They may have been drunk, but you turned them against us and riled them up. Attempt to kill Erlinger with a surprise attack. I won't do that. No, it was an act of youthful foolishness. That's all. You have nothing more to fear from our family, I swear it. As Leifer mutters disdainfully. Horseshit. If you swear so, I will spare you. You and your family are traitors to the clan. I've come to kill you and your sons. The women will be exiled. Whether they raise the blade against us or not, everyone here is a traitor to the clan. No member of your family will leave this place alive. Can't suffer your presence after this. You are hereby exiled from the clan. Leave by dawn tomorrow, or you will be executed. If you swear so, I will spare you. I swear it, by my family's honor. May Thor strike me down otherwise. Are you sure about this? I feel bad for the old man, but what his sons did. If you let this drop with no repercussions for Erlinger's family, that's a very unfortunate signal to the rest of the clan. Worse, it's a show of weakness to all the other things. I believe you, Erlinger. As Thor is our witness, your family is bound to serve me. Sorry, your family must be punished. I don't give a shit. Spare him. The old patriarch sways. Then the last energy seems to drain out of him, and he drops to his knees before you, muttering his thanks over and over again. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As you leave, his wife runs down from the farmhouse and throws her arms around him. Your friends give you mixed looks, but they say nothing. Just let me loot your entire place. I think I wanted me to light this thing on fire. Hey, more compatible fur shield. I think that's it. Erlinger sworn fealty to you. Time to return to the village. It might have been a bad idea, but you know. 74. It's way better than Pine Shield. Let's place that. Simple spear. Single-edged sword. Willow bow. Endurance, finesse. Cheap and easy to use. Use that instead of the willow bow, and I'll use the willow bow instead. No, my old bow is actually better. I'm not sure how, but whatever. Willow bow. Same old willow bow. She's high on finesse, so she's better with the bow, I will say. Alright, finesse is 10. Finesse is 6. This guy's finesse is not that great. He's mainly perception. Alright, the bow is perception, isn't it? It's not finesse. What does finesse do? I can't remember. Shield, governed by endurance. Spear, governed by finesse. Did I put a point into bow? I don't remember doing that. Well, whatever. Let's get out of here. Three days later. You wake in the early morning to the sound of running feet and panic shouting. Someone pounds on your door so rapidly and so furiously, you can hear the hinges creak. The muffled voice belongs to Gveldifer, the smith. Altus, Rurik, Astrida, are you in there? We're under attack. It's raiders from the sea. Your brother and your mother are scrambling out of their beds, rubbing the sleep from their eyes and shaking the confusion from their heads. Don your weapons and armor. You grab the most essential equipment and throw on your clothes. Outside, a fire roars to life, and the sounds of steel crashing against steel reaches you from the direction of the coast. Rudik, why am I walking? I'll keep Mother safe. Please, take care of yourself out there. Go find Katila and Nefja. We'll bar the door shut until it's safe. Why is there nothing here? I should loot this place. First sword your father forged. It's not a great weapon, but it's not a bad first effort. Okay, I still have everything. Blood ice. A sword. It's not gonna help me. Requires strength. Yeah, I'm no sword user. The two almost run straight into you as you step outside. He has a wild look in his eyes. You're awake! You bet your ass I'm awake. Where are the others? Thank you for your contribution, Katil. What is going on? Calm down. What is happening? Where are the others? Shut up and follow me. Yeah, where are the others? Northmen are attacking us from both north and south. Wait, where? They're Northmen and they're attacking from north and south? How'd that happen? Nefja is holding the bridge. Asleaf went to reinforce the north entrance. Wouldn't the beacon's not lit? A look of grim realization comes over him. No, they weren't. Let's send these big Jews sonar back where they came from. Let's go find the others. Lead the way. Till is following you. Now, let's leave her with the northern bridge. I need to help him first. I'm the craftsman. Let's leave her. Gain the cover. They do have bows. Okay, let's end the turn. Activate your moralize. Well, I'll remoralize. How about that? Tyr's favor. Favored by Tyr. Go get 'em, sons of bitches. Can I rebuke? Throw rock, rebuke. Hook and slash. An overhead attack with an offhand weapon that is always blocked. Immediately followed by an unblockable attack from the main hand weapon. Deflected. Death blow. As double damage can only target immobilized enemies. Stun him. Ranging shot. Found him. Go on, end this madness. Alright, let's demoralize them. Oh, come on, it's just moving a little bit. Resistant and a ranged weapon, dealing damage on hit, but with no critical chance. Any other ranged attack here still applies status effect. Just chucking rocks. We've got enemies. Restore. Gotta get rid of that archer quick. Flanked.
I see you know how to use that.
You missed. throw a rock. I don't know what this rock throw is all about, but whatever. Can you hit him now, please? Oh my god. Really? %27 chance. Why is it so low? %25 chance to hit. Is it because of demoralize? It must be. %, but what if I go right up to her? 35%. Expected damage, straight damage. %77 chance. Nice. Who's flanked now? Ready. Automatically attacks the first enemy that enters range. Tactical move, free for all characters. Chuck a rock at him. Oh my god, how many are there?
I have earned my place among the Einherja. You must go on without me.
%27. Reckless strike. Unbalanced. Oh shit. I want to select character, not... Oh, you know what? Let's load the game. I didn't know that there would be so many enemies. In which case, I will plan accordingly. Because let's go find the others. Nurture. Leave, you filthy pox mongrels. I'll hold this bridge alone against you if I must. Illuminated. What's this? Actually, you know what? I'll draw them to me. Just wait till they get a bit closer. Oh, that's a lot of them. Does illuminate mean they'll be easier to hit? You must. %16 chance. Give him a little buff. Favored by tier. Poke. I'm not sure what he's holding. Is it just his fists? Alright. %34 chance to hit. Illuminated. he got demoralized? I can't tell. Why are the archers charging? It's a bit strange, but whatever. Alright, I'll demoralize them. I do a sighting arrow here. %. Not that great. Is harried. 5%. Oh boy. Oh, I can heal. What's your other weapon? Just an ox. Can't use poison on a hostile unit. Okay. Venomous. Nice. Now you envenomate. Anticipate opening. This attack will always be a critical attack. Hook and slash. Cleave. Poisoned. Faint. Extend. Demoralize. Huh. Just died. Poisoned. Okay, I need some healing. Restore. Cover. 60% chance to hit. 9% chance. Oh well, try it. No. I don't know if I should demoralize or if I should just shoot. Are you serious? 75%? No, it doesn't matter. Illuminated spotted. Very nice. As attack of opportunity. How? Very nice. I'll be back. Yes. Wait for them to get closer. Cover? Your cover ain't gonna help ya. Get to. Fire. Well, there we go. This one was way easier because you had someone that can actually heal and stuff. The last of the Norwegians hits the mud, and you allow yourself to pause for a moment to take stock of the outcome. Norwegians are. Now Joe wipes some blood off her blade. I'm glad you got here so soon. These raiders know how to fight. You turn back towards the village to see Lyota running towards you out of the smoke, and now engulfs the entire area. You are still alive. The others are still holding off the attack at the northern gate. If you hurry, you might be able to rout the raiders there. Alright. Hemp sling. Yeah, I kind of need a lift jet here because there's a lot here. And turn. going there. Well, Tia's favor. Give him a good old stun. Okay, get a spotting arrow here. I'll do. Demoralize. Doesn't help when you're dead. Try and block this. Dang it. Took 3 characters to do that. Nothing happened. Nice. I'll demoralize them instead. done. %. Good enough. Huh. Okay. My God. Just gonna keep demoralizing. Brace. I don't think that's gonna help you, buddy. Yeah. I spend a ranged attack until you have at least 7%. Tears favor. Oh, that's not good. Critical hit. Good for you. Well, he is the weakest link. But you will not survive this. Victory. As the last attacker goes down, a sudden calm falls over your immediate surroundings, which almost makes the battle seem like a distant thing. As Leifer's voice shakes you out of it. I'm glad you got here in time. These bastards are tough. Well equipped too. Ours is not the first village they've attacked. Thorfinn the carpenter appears from between two houses, his apron encrusted with soot and grime. He sounds short of breath. Ah! Oh, my dear girl, I'm so glad you're alive. The raiders' leader is headed towards the longhouse. He snuck another group around the village and got in from the east. Alright, let's loot, I guess. Can I actually loot that one? Yeah, I can. I steal their clothes and shit. Why was this all lit up? Maybe it was part of like a battle strategy. Maybe it's a bomb, who knows? You gonna kill my mother? You are halted in your tracks by an apparition. Outside your longhouse stands a man who almost defies description. He is a giant. His fur-lined shirt is barely capable of confining his bulging muscles. Oh. He's holding a weapon in each hand, and his stance calls to mind a bull in heat. Gunnar the Peaceful. The Peaceful? By far his most outstanding feature, however, is his beard. It's the sort of beard that you might expect to find adorning the face of a York. It looks like a bear crawled onto his chin and died. The giant's attention is not on you. Two of his raiders appear out of your longhouses, each carrying a large sack of what you must assume to be your possessions. Well? Crossbone. Just an old woman and a weakling. They offered no resistance. The giant frowns. I trust you didn't harm them? Not a hair out of place on either of the heads, Gunnar. Just as you said. You better drop those sacks and draw your weapons, you Biku Sunar. What in Odin's name is the meaning of this? Yeah.
There you are!
The three raiders turn towards you as one. Immediately, the sacks hit the mud and the weapons leave their sheaths. Let's be quick about this. Get right up to him. I want you to prevent any flanking. Tactical move. I see. I should go after her. Switch weapon. See if I can. I can. Flanked. We'll run all the way around. We'll do a tier's favor. Favored by tier. We'll spawn. Tactical moving again. Keep chase. She's gonna go down. What does this do? Anyway, not gonna find out, because I'm gonna shoot him. Brace. You won't survive this. You took down I forgot her face. But you took her down. You're not getting away with this. Stunned. Right in the face. Nefja, light laceration. Gunnar fights with the strength of 3 men, but eventually he falls, as all men do. While you pause to catch your breath, the giant pulls himself up onto his knees. His voice booms despite his injuries.
Well, that was rousing. It's been a very, very long time since I met anyone who could match me in battle.
He shakes his head and grins.
I did not expect to find such strong warriors here, in this tiny village. I thought you were unprotected. I see that I was wrong.
Bullying the weak, is that what you're doing?
I know when I'm beaten. I surrender.
Katil places a hand on your shoulder.
We shouldn't kill him. At least not yet. We might be able to get something useful out of him when the dust is settled.
Find a safe place and lock him up, and don't leave him unattended. Katil fetches a few more of your clansmen and tie Gunnar up with enough knots to pacify a frenzied bull. The huge man makes no effort to resist as they take him away. Like, just walks away? Holy shit. So, what happens now? I guess I gotta have to talk to my dudes. I don't like that. It's an attack symbol. I don't want to attack. Let's check on our Madre and Brota. Estrida. Rurik cracks the door open, holding a knife behind his back. Seeing your face, he steps away from the door to let you in. You're alive. Your mother grasps with both your arms as though to make sure they're still firmly attached. And you're in one piece. Oh, thank the spirits. Thank the spirits. Are you both unscathed? It's over. We beat the raiders. Yeah, you're both unscathed? What a fine. 2 of those brutes came in here and pilfered the silverware, but they didn't harm us. You didn't even try to fight them, Rurik? That's good you offered no resistance. Then you had a fight. Sorry, I should have been here to protect you. Rurik shakes his head and drops his knife on the floor in disgust. You wouldn't have had to if I were a stronger man. Your mother puts her hand on Rurik's shoulder, and he places his hand on hers. Don't trouble yourself. Tell me, what happened outside? Is everyone safe? We beat the raiders, and we've captured their leader. They're gone. We're safe. Yeah, the whole story. Capture the leader. Estrina pulls you into a warm embrace. I'm so proud of you. You truly are your father's daughter. Hopefully not completely, because it was a bad thing. Something is amiss. Why were the beacons not lit in morning? And the timing is so very convenient for our enemies. Perhaps we should talk to the giant. Now that he is at our mercy, he led them here. He must be able to tell us why. See what you can find out. I have Rurik here to help me clean up the mess. Alright, let's talk. The plot sickens. It's daylight now. It's dawn. I guess once I've looted the place, there's no new loot around. Veldever. Hello.
So you beat us Sleeper, did you? That's impressive. I must admit I thought you'd win. But I'm just glad to see you both alive and well.
Can you repair my damaged equipment? Is everything well with you in the smithy?
Depending on what you need me to do, yes. I have everything I need to make carving knives, repair bristles, or fix slave collars. If you need weapons or armor, you have to find a better equipped smith. Old Hanar and Reeb. Reeb has a fine smithy. It should be able to handle any requests you might have.
Could you make weapons or armor if I get you the equipment you need?
I could. It's not my skill that holds me back, it's the tools. Yeah, blame the tools.
So how about this weather, huh?
Yes, the frost has lasted very long this year. This time last year, the snowdrops had already started sprouting. At least the forge keeps me warm, so my work isn't impaired much.
Need some equipment from you. Crafting. There's the crafting menu. Crafting converts salvage to weapons and adds into armor. Okay, select item to craft. I don't want an axe. Armor. Sling. Hemp sling. Can't craft for shit. Now I'll check my equipment. Let's see. Okay, this guy could use a blood ice, right? 1218. Yeah, definitely. Way better for shield. I don't think I need a fur shield. Light laceration chest. Reduced endurance. Nice. Maybe I could trade that out and maybe I can give him something else. I just want her to dual knives. Because of her high finesse. His finesse is not bad, but it could be better. Same as mine. I could use a spear as well. Use a knife and your shield. I like how it's called your shield. I get rid of the bow. Hemp sling. Huh. Punch shield. It's just my bow is way better. Well, that's the thing. You can also get a helmet. Fur helmet. Costs 360 hides. Oh, is this how much I have? Should be. Craft item. I'll look at armoring up my dudes. Strengthening for helmet. Yeah, I think there's valuables, it's not hides. Oh shit. So I used up my valuables. That's fine. Talk to you later. See if there's anyone else I can talk to. Alright, I guess not. Hey Gunnar. Someone has tied Gunnar to a pole in the middle of an animal pen. He must have been standing in the mud for at least 3 hours. Then he stands straight and looks you in the eyes when you approach him. Had a nice night? Not so boisterous now, are you? I'm sorry you've been treated this way. Give me a reason not to kill you. Yeah, I'm sorry you've been treated this way. Gunnar let out a single hoarse bark of genuinely amused laugh.
Ha! You're all sorry? I attacked your village and killed your clansmen. This is better treatment than I expected. The huge man pauses for a moment to adjust his weight against the pole. We didn't have a chance to get properly introduced. I'm called Gunnar, the Peaceful. I'm an oafheading from Vestfold in the north. I assume you are the Thane of this village?
I see no reason to introduce myself to a dead man. I'm Elfdis, daughter of Bjorn and Olfur, and I am indeed the Thane here.
Tell me, Elfdis, daughter of Bjornhofer, why am I still alive?
What is an Ulfdene? Ulfenden?
We're the chosen warriors of Odin. We go into battle with no coat of armor. Instead, we wear pelts and become mad as beasts.
You're honored to be under Odin's protection. A superstitious babble. Now you're honored.
Guided by the wrath of the All-Father, I have slain many men. Neither fire nor iron has any effect on me. It's a powerful pact.
You can offer your way out of this, depending on how you answer my next question. Tell me why you attacked my village, or I'll run you through where you stand. You can offer your way out of this.
I will make my words count, Thane.
Why'd you attack my village?
Your defenses are weak. No palisades, the barest excuse for earthworks. You're a tempting target.
Sounds hard. Enough playing around. Here's what I believe happened. You want me to believe you sailed from Korpang to steal my mother's jewelry? That's how the beacons were lit? What's your relationship to the Thane school skull cleaver?
The giant shrugs, a motion not unlike an oak bending in a gale. Your village lies along a major trade route. I assumed you would be wealthy.
And how's it the beacons weren't lit?
Perhaps the watchmen were doing a shit job of keeping watch. In the defense, we were being very quiet.
What's your relationship to the Thane school skull cleaver?
Gunnar's expression remains totally blank. Never heard of the man. Is he some big deal down here? As you know, I'm not exactly from these parts.
I know you're lying, so I'll make you an offer. Reveal who sent you here and I swear you will go free.
That's sense. I have a lot of sense. Sense successful. You lay out the evidence as you see it. Gunnar's attack came at an all too convenient time. Your clan was recently weakened by the death of your father. He must have been put up to it. The beacons weren't lit despite clear weather. Someone must have kept the watchmen from their duty. Gunnar's ship would have passed within range of 3 beacons to the north, all within Jelling territory.
Who's Jelling again?
Skule, the Thane of Jelling. Ah. Is known to have strong ties to the Northmen in general, and Korpang in particular, and Skule clearly has designs on your territory. As you lay out the facts, Gunnar's face falls into an increasingly deep frown. At the mention of Skule, he slumps visibly. You're far more shrewd than anyone has given you credit for. It's true. Skule's skull cleaver put me up to this. We met on Orknesia, and he swore your village was a worthwhile target. Wealthier than the Painted Ones and far less fierce. He was either lying or mistaken. Ha!
What is Orknesia?
A smile creeps across Gunnar's lips, and he leans forward slightly. You've heard stories of the islands to the west across the sea? Orknesia are the northernmost of those islands. Many Northmen have come to take land from the tribes that live there. There are stories of a great kingdom to the south, with great concentrations of wealth and little in the way of defenses. We never made it that far south. Perhaps I will return to those islands and explore further in the future.
Who are the Painted Ones?
They're the tribes who live in the north, on the Isles across the sea. They're called the Picts. Their weapons are poor and their homes are primitive by our standards, but they fight fiercely and live in harsh conditions. All in all, they're not a worthwhile target for raids, but their lands are fertile, and so far they've been able to keep them in check.
Can I hire them? Can I recruit them? I'll discuss these findings with my confidants. We'll talk again later. You better be telling the truth. I'll be back when I've decided what to do next. Thank you. You're not so bad after all fit in.
He gives a surprised look, but chuckles jovially. Likewise, Thane Elftus, although I find your hospitality somewhat lacking. The
plot thickens. I should have seen the connection. Yeah, Thane Skullen mentioned his ties to Korpang and the Feast, and here's a group of Northmen attacking us out of the blue. What does he stand to gain from this? He must intend to weaken us ahead of the next Althing. He's a slimy viper playing political games. I won't stand for it. Oh no, we won't find out by standing around and talking. Yeah, weaken us. Do you believe he's really been to the Isles across the sea? And Gunnar as well? Could be. Sent they crossed far to the north and found only tribes. If the stories of larger kingdoms to the south are true, perhaps that's where Bronhof went. Let's not get carried away by fanciful stories of unprotected coasts full of treasure. I won't make the same mistake as my father. If the stories are true, there's much opportunity there. I would love to follow my father's footsteps to see what he saw. None of that matters. Let's keep our thoughts on the fact that Skuld indirectly attacked our clan. We should take this to Astrida and hear what she thinks. Right. She knows Skuld a lot better than we do. I probably need to raid something to actually get my valuables up so I can upgrade. Estrella. Did the man talk? What did you find out? Skull's Skullcleaver is behind this. He's been working against us for months. Then Skull has been to the Isles across the sea. He recruited the Northmen there. Our neighbors are conspiring to weaken us. Then it is as I thought. Who is behind this? Our Northmen have started settling in the Isles across the sea. Skull met the raiders there and convinced them we were easy pickings.
As we were. This raid was our own fault. Our defenses are inadequate.
We'll deal with that later. If Skull is acting against us, do you know what that means? He'll try to get control of our clan from Sigurdur Hringer at the next Althing. Skull's a powerful enemy. We have no standing to defeat him. You'll find no help against Skull. Nobody would risk it. Not sure. You're trying to get control of our clan. That must be his ultimate plan, yes. This gives him almost a year to weaken us further in the eyes of the king, and nobody will help us against him.
As she speaks, Estrella counts on her fingers.
He holds great favor with the king, so we can expect no political protection. Further, Yelling is a large territory with many fine warriors, so we can't possibly face him in battle. Third, he all but controls trade with Korpang, a route so profitable as to rival the trade from Saxony through Rieb. We have almost a year until the next Althing. There must be something we can do. Why resist? We're already subjects to King Sigurdur. Skull would just be another link to the chain that binds us. Don't talk like that. Sigurdur only asks that we maintain a warship and a crew. He collects no taxes and he doesn't interfere with our affairs. Do you really think Skull would be so magnanimous? We cross the sea and plunder that unprotected coast I've heard so much about. We must seek political allies elsewhere. That great kingdom across the sea with their support, we might resist these attempts to subjugate us. We need to build our own trade routes. Skull has Korpang, we get the Isles across the sea. Got nothing.
Yeah, trade. Everyone stops to consider the implications. Dark looks are exchanged, heavy with doubt and worry,
but nobody appears to be able to come up with a compelling alternative. Finally, your mother sighs. I see no other option. Your first act as Thane will be to leave your clan just like your father. Nifter rolls her eyes so hard at Leafer you can almost hear them straining their sockets. Do you have anything to contribute other than more complaints about Bjorn Nova?
Do you have any rebuttal to offer better than nuh-uh?
I know you're sworn to serve Alfdis, but if you're so afraid to leave, I'm sure you can convince your Thane to let you stay.
Sleefer crosses his arms and shifts his weight impatiently. I'll follow if so ordered. In fact, I'll be glad to go. However, our duties lie here, with the clan.
There won't be a clan much longer if we don't do something to counter Skrull. Think about the glory we might find across the sea, the treasure, the battles. We're not going for the glory. We're going to save the clan. The scouts will sing about deeds for years to come. Shut up, all of you. The decision is mine and mine alone. You were doing it to save the clan.
I may not agree with your decision, but I respect your reasoning. I'm with you.
Then we must begin to make the preparations immediately. We have 2 months until spring. You'll need a new ship and a real herd to crew it. Your Huskarls alone won't be enough. We'll need cargo to trade. If trade is what we're planning, we should ask Torfin if he's up to the task of building a longship. If I know Torfin at all, he's been dreaming of such a task for a long time. There are a few fighting men left in the clan, and we must leave some to protect the village. Maybe we should consider asking Gunnar to join us? Are you mad?
That he is mad, it might not be a bad idea.
You saw him fight. We want a man like that on our side. But can we trust him?
He is a brute, but he'll swear fealty. He'll be our brute. Considering his present situation, I'm sure he can be won over.
We'll give him a chance, but we need more crew than him. No interest in laying that man onto my crew now. You can see the followers have lost morale. You'll need at least a crew of 10 for a longship. If you'll take my advice on this, go to the market in Nurib and make your plans public. Many have heard the stories of that bountiful coast. You should find no shortage of volunteers. Should bring trade goods, but what little wealth father left us was spent on the feast. I have an idea for that.
Nifja rubs the bridge of her nose.
I'm sure I know what you're going to suggest. Remember, Edith told us about the ancient grave on Funen, where they say a king and a queen were buried with all their wealth?
The shield maiden smiles.
I knew it. If that's true, we could sell the loot and fill the whole ship with cargo. If that story were true, a grave would have been robbed generations ago. Let's at least talk to Adis about it and see what she thinks. It's worth looking into. I'm not chasing fairy tales across half the country.
Yeah, it's worth.
Does sound whimsical, but Adis is wise and well-grounded. Talking to her wouldn't hurt. Good, we've got a plan. Then begin the preparations, my girl. I'll start pulling some strings so we can learn more about Skrull's activities and plans. I'd hate to see you leave, but I know you'll do your father proud. Your brother and I will watch over the clan in your absence.
Oh my god, look at the goals and shit. Rurik, what do you want? I'll end her after this. Rurik greets you with a smile as always, but it's not reflected in his eyes.
How's it going, sis? You seemed a bit dour since the raid.
Your brother holds your gaze for a moment, then he lets out a long breath.
I know you said I acted correctly, but it just doesn't feel that way. I remember that failure when my mind is idle. I can't help it. I keep reliving the helplessness I felt. I see the way the others look at me. They say nothing, but they think I'm weak, unmanly. They're right. A man who can't protect his family is no man at all. The others are wrong. I'm your sister, and I know your strength. the strength of your wisdom and your kindness. Then become a man. I've always been here to protect you when Bronelfer was away. Now you must learn to protect Mother when I leave.
Yeah, become a man.
I'm no warrior. You may not see yourself as a warrior either, but your keen eye more than makes up for it. That's why you're the Thane instead of me. Nobody is born to fight. It's something we learn out of necessity. Stop sitting on your hands and wallowing in self-pity. Pick up a sword and train. Don't have to fight to be a strong leader. While I'm away, show everyone that you are bold and decisive.
He looks up from his feet, his eyes searching for something in your face. Then his chin rises as though raised by an invisible hand.
That's what Father never realized, isn't it? He always saw the physical weakness in people, but there are other kinds of strength. I've been looking at this all wrong. Thank you, little sister.
Little sister?
I'll think on this.
Holy shit. A little sister's leading while you... Henry greets you with a smile as always, but not reflecting his eyes.
How's it going, sis? You been keeping an eye on the clan for me?
Request a fair one.
Of course. If you can spare a moment from your preparations, you should talk to Bogdis. Efura has been getting worse, it seems. Alright, I'll get back to it. Let's talk again later. I'm being kept busy, but it's going well. Let's talk again later.
Anyway. Spend it all on the feast. God dang it. Oh yeah. Save game? Yes. Alright, now they'll do. I'll see you guys next time, I guess. Peach.